Okay.
Dana will set you up on the edge of the circle. The bear can only reach as far as what he's got torn up, and if your toes are outside that circle, he can't reach your toes. So he'll make sure you're set up there, set up at a low angle, and I'll walk to the other side in the sun over here and do the injection. Right where Dana is, and come right over here. That's good. That's ready, Randy? Yep. It's okay, Gino, you're safe. Don't move back, you're just encouraged. Can't get outside that circle. Okay, I'm going to take the jab now. You can get his attention. I got about 2/3 of it.
Yeah, it's right in his face.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's it. I'm going to try to get that house back if I can. I don't know if it's going to let me. I can see it. I'm going to give it a try. It's okay, bud. I'm just getting that step back. Okay. All right. Looks like a big female to me, but it might be a male.
I can't tell.
It looked wet in the back.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So do you like bears as much as your dad?
Oh, I love bears. I love it. I would do this for the rest of my life if I had a chance.
Well, maybe you will have a chance.
If
Yeah.
he got all that, I'm happy.
What do you do
Tried
now?
with
I
40
am a
and
student.
240.
I'm in
And
high
I
school
don't
still.
think
Oh, you're in high school. Okay, so yeah, you might just happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping. He bit this and pulled the needle apart, but I think the rest of it's okay. So
You bite it after you jabbed him?
yeah,
Yeah.
I went into his shoulder and
Yeah.
he was very active. Actually, it's good practice because from this point on, our voices have to be down always. Okay, while we're in there at the bear, we have to keep our voices down. I say talk with an inside voice, like you tell the kindergarten kids. So you try to keep an inside voice all the time. Never talk louder than I am right now, whether you're in there or out here from this point on. So whether we're handling the bear or not, you can wake this bear up. It's almost like a very, very deep sleep if you think about it as a really deep sleep. If you were to shake and jostle the bear and clap your hands, you could actually help wake it up, because it actually has some ability to hear and process that information. But it's likely that if all the drug except for this amount went in, that we have enough in the bear to do everything we need to do. So, and it could go either way, but we never know. We have to wait 10 minutes and then we'll make a check at 10 minutes. That's when we find out. This is a new area and a new site, and the site was just set up yesterday, so we're really lucky to catch one in one night, because quite often the fact that you were here setting it up is enough to make them nervous enough that they won't come in and get caught that particular night. It's most common to catch them the next night or the next night after that. You know, the bears hold all the cards. Last night it rained almost all night. It was very dark and very cloudy, so we weren't catching bears at midnight, 1 o'clock probably, because they weren't moving very much. And so it was working against it. So full moon night and a good cool full moon night where there's a lot of light, you'll catch bears all night long, and you'll have a better chance to get 6 bears in a night like that than you would last night. We could carry some of this gear part way in. We keep our fingers crossed and see if he's had enough. You see him, Danny? Okay. I think what we'll have to do is give him one more injection. We'll bring in the drug kit there, and because we waited long enough, and he's only got part of the drug, which is probably not too surprising, really. Now,
You still got what's left in there, right?
I've still got what I had, but I jammed this thing on too far there. I got it. Okay. I'll get a little bit closer and see what we got. Spring recumbency, probably. He's wagging his head when he's
Yeah.
Oats and ketamine, but not necessarily concentrated. But if you have concentrated, that's all better than just getting it off.
I'll be right back. Come on now, look at me. Right here. Come on, Bear. Come on, Bear.
Okay, I got him, Bird, I think.
You got him?
Don't move. Okay, now I'll move his head. That's good. Got him. Oh, shoot. I'll get it. I don't want to get the shoulder. I'm going to get the shoulder.
Good job, Bear.
Yep, we got it. He's still getting out. And come across there with everything they've got. And we have other bears that try to get away from you the whole time, try to climb the tree, get to the other side of the circle. And so this bear is right about in the middle. He's like trying to get away half the time and charging a little bit part of the time, and somewhat active, but not as active as we've seen. I think he's a little tired. I think we got him yesterday afternoon when we first got here, and that takes a lot of the activity out of him. Right there. Does look to be close to 200 pounds, but it's very deceiving this time of year particularly. We'll weigh him, so we'll know how much he weighs, but I'm thinking 160, 170, but I mean, he could be quite a bit less than that, and it's hard to tell how fat the bear is when they have so much of their fur still on until you get up and where you can feel them, and that's the big difference for estimating their weight. But we'll find out soon, because this time I think he's gonna be sleeping in 10 minutes.